Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something that's as fascinating as it is subtle. The hidden signs a woman shows when she's turned on, even if she's doing her best to cover it up. You know, attraction and chemistry aren't always loud or obvious. Most of the time, it's wrapped up in the smallest gestures, the quietest moments, and the little things that fly under the radar. And once you know what to look for, it'll change the way you see your interactions completely. Now, before we go any further, let me just say, this isn't about playing mind games or trying to expose anyone. It's about understanding human behavior on a deeper level. Attraction is natural, desire is human, and sometimes people, especially women, don't always feel comfortable just saying it out loud. Sometimes she's into you, but she's trying to be subtle. So today, I'm going to help you spot those hidden signs, not just so you can read the room better, but so you can approach your own relationships with more confidence and respect. So picture this. You're hanging out with a woman. Maybe you've known her for a while. Maybe it's new, and you start noticing something different. She's acting a little off, but not in a bad way. Her voice changes ever so slightly. Her words slow down. She's laughing at things you're not even sure were funny, and the vibe just shifts. Most guys miss these cues because we're often taught to look for the big signs, like direct flirting, obvious compliments, or her making the first move. But the truth is, when a woman's turned on, her mind and body start sending signals that are way more subtle. Let me walk you through it. Have you ever noticed the way she touches her own neck or plays with her hair when you're talking to her? That's not random. That's her body language doing the talking while her mouth stays silent. It's not always about being shy or playful. Sometimes it's her way of channeling nervous excitement, attraction, and a little bit of self-soothing all at once. And it gets even deeper than that. Pay attention to her eyes. When a woman is turned on but trying to hide it, her gaze gets this soft, almost hypnotic quality. She might look away quickly when you catch her, or her eyes will linger just a little too long, then dart away like she's been caught with her hand in the cookie jar. Eye contact is powerful, but the way she breaks it or holds it can tell you everything. And the way she positions her body, oh man, that's a whole conversation in itself. When a woman feels drawn to you on that level, even if she's not ready to say it, her body almost betrays her. She'll lean in just a little closer than necessary. Her posture will open up around you. You might even notice her shifting in her seat more, crossing and uncrossing her legs, adjusting her clothes. That's not about comfort. That's about heightened awareness and, let's be real, attraction. But let's talk about her voice for a second. The human voice is a dead giveaway when emotions start taking over. When a woman's feeling that spark, her voice will usually soften, slow down, and dip into a lower, more intimate tone. Not forced, not deliberate, it just happens. She might even start to mirror your speaking rhythm, almost like your voices are dancing with each other. That's chemistry, plain and simple. And have you ever noticed how conversations start to stretch out when two people are vibing? When she's feeling that attraction, even if she's trying to hide it, she won't rush the conversation. She'll linger. She'll find excuses to keep it going. Maybe asking you questions that seem a little out of the blue, or bringing up random topics just so she can stay in that moment a little longer. That's not small talk anymore. That's connection. Now, here's one that most guys really overlook: her sense of humor. When a woman's turned on but trying to play it cool, her laughter isn't always about the joke. Sometimes it's about the person telling it. You could say something completely ordinary and she'll find it hilarious because what she's really responding to is the emotional high of the moment. Laughter is one of the oldest, most natural tension releases, and when desire's bubbling under the surface, laughter is often the first thing that sneaks out. And let's not forget physical proximity. A woman who's attracted but trying to stay composed will often test the waters with small touches, maybe a casual brush against your arm, maybe a playful push or a light tap when she's joking. The Key here isn't the touch itself, it's the excuse behind it. If she's making physical contact under the smallest pretense, that's a sign her comfort with you is deepening and her guard is lowering, even if her words haven't caught up yet. And you know, sometimes it's not what she does, it's what she doesn't do. When a woman's holding back her feelings, especially that kind of desire, you'll notice her avoiding certain topics or changing the subject when the vibe gets too charged. It's like her mind wants to go there, but her lips put the brakes on. That little dance of curiosity and restraint is one of the most honest clues you can pick up on. The human body can't lie for long. When someone feels desire, their heart rate changes, their breathing shifts, and even their skin responds. Sometimes you'll notice a little flush in her cheeks, or she'll get slightly fidgety, adjusting jewelry, smoothing her clothes, running her fingers through her hair more than usual. All these micro movements are her body's way of managing the extra adrenaline running through her system. Now here's the thing, understanding these signs isn't about pouncing the second you notice them. It's about mutual respect. It's about creating a space where attraction is allowed to breathe and unfold naturally. A woman might be feeling all of this and still choose to take her time. And that's not only her right, it's part of the magic of human connection. We live in a world where so much communication happens without words. The real art is in noticing the unsaid, the way her eyes lock with yours a little longer, the way her voice softens, the way she positions her body toward you even when her words are casual. Once you start tuning into these moments, you'll realize that attraction is happening around you all the time, often silently, always beautifully. So, if you've ever sat across from a woman and felt like the vibe was shifting but couldn't quite put your finger on why, now you know. The signs are subtle, but they're there. The way she laughs a little too easily, the way she holds your gaze and then looks away, the way her voice softens, her posture relaxes, her body moves closer. All of these are her way of saying something, without actually saying it. And the more you pay attention to those little signs, the more you'll start to see that chemistry is a conversation all on its own. No words, just energy. The most important thing is to meet that energy with patience, respect, and genuine interest. Attraction should feel safe, mutual, and fun. It's not about pushing or pressuring, it's about noticing the signals and letting the moment unfold at its own pace. So there you have it, the hidden thing she does when she's turned on, but trying to hide it. It's never just about what's said out loud. It's about the gestures, the glances, the shifts in tone, the nervous little habits. Once you start paying attention to the quiet language of attraction, you'll start understanding women and yourself on a much deeper level. If you found this conversation helpful or eye-opening, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe for more real talk about relationships, connection, and the little things that make human chemistry so fascinating. I'll see you in the next video.